15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boo, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
Pitch coming your way next. So just about set, and on the mound in this one, Nick Martinez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Now a relay to second.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Friedel on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Batting third, center fielder.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Julio Rodriguez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Pickoff throw. Robles dives back in. 1 out and a runner at second. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swung on, belted. Hayes raging back on it. And forget it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
It's stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Strike on the inside corner. Fastball is outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Batting fifth,
Luke
first baseman,
Raley
Luke
getting ready
Raley.
to hit. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. That's off the inside corner, and it's a ball and a strike. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the
Sixth,
struggle.
left
We
fielder,
saw the
Randy
numbers coming into the ball
Arozarena.
game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And no one can get there. And now first and second with two outs.
Seems like he got
Batting
exactly
seventh,
what
the
he was
designated
looking
hitter,
for right there.
Austin
Really good
Shelton.
swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now here is Austin Shenton. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes. They limit the damage here. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Ryan Wu. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season. that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
He makes the grab, one up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Second baseman,
Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm
McClain.
sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Matt McClain in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ball one there. One out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This to third. Solano slings to first in time.
Batting third, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way. And this is what
grabs it on the run, and that is that. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Martinez back to work. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And misses inside.
2-2.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he
Batting
just wasn't
ninth,
fooled at all.
Shortstop J.P.
So a man
Crawford.
aboard. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. On the ground right side. There's one. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the lineup flips over. Victor Robles digs in now. A double and a run scored his first time up. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch misses. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Mariners lead 1. They're up 2-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. In now for the Reds, Austin Hayes. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And there's a ball. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit. And that one pulled foul. In the air, right field, Robles makes the grab, one away.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Dunks one into left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Christian Encarnacion Strand went deep in the ball game last night. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball, no strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak. How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1.
1-1.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Robles quickly throws it in, and they hold the tying run at third with 2 outs.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. That one called a strike. 0-1. Two outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run's in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
TJ Friedl getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Trevino leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Inside, and that is ball 1. And delivers outside. That one off the mark, and now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLean. Fly ball to right. Robles coming on, and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 3 and the Mariners 2. On to the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're level. It's 3-3.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. First pitch misses.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That's to third, and that one handled. Zips it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Now batting,
not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. A single his first time. Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
No strike.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1. And there's a foul ball. Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's
Now
been
batting,
really hot lately.
designated
Nice job
hitter,
of driving that
Austin
pitch
Shinton.
the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Stepping in, Austin Shinton.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that will drop foul. And 1-2.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Arozarena off of first with 2 away. swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the third out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back here at Great American Ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. And now Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a ground ball to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Austin
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. There's the strike. That one out to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball one. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2. Tied up here in the early going. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And a good eye there.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
On the ground, Crawford on the run, throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Tough play on a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and scored his first time. And a base hit up the middle. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Just missed. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Now batting.
2 outs. Bases full. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Doubled his first time up. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. So 3 left for Cincinnati. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here in Cincinnati. Start of the fourth. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Breaking ball inside. And 1-1. Inside, just missed. That one in the dirt. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. His second of the year. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Victor Robles. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching for
the
the
new
Reds,
pitcher in the game, Ian
number
Gibaut.
79.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Crawford goes. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. 0 for 2 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one at the knees for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just missed. Right side. In plenty of time to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Now batting,
good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Ian Gibaut gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So
the
a
Reds.
new arm out of the bullpen for the
Number
Reds,
58.
Scott Barlow.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Raley.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. 1 for 2. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Trevino under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mariners 7 and the Reds 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Trevino.
Lights never dim, so the dim is unfair. Wanna go with interest. I'm a soldier, straight rock and roll. Since I rock the bomb and all to Prince Post. Harder than Egyptian arithmetic. People say they want some new flavor with this.
Strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got
One
good
strike.
numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. And that's
That's the ball.
off the inside edge. 1-2 the count. Next offering misses down and away. Good job to fight that one off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Now batting, the center
Back to the top of the lineup.
TJ
Here's the center
Friedel.
fielder, TJ Friedel. And a foul ball. That one catches the corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Down the
Matt
number 2 hitter,
McClain.
Matt McClain. Just missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The next pitch misses. 2-1.
2-1.
2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Outside low. Counts full. 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-two. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. That catches the outside corner, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Barlow back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
That's outside. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there at the knees. That one just misses.
3-2.
And foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, he just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Austin Shenton up next for the Mariners. That's too low. And that's ball 1.
1-0. No.
And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, second baseman Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And the 0-2. That's to third. Dive, and he's got it. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next offering is down low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
No, close, but called a ball. 2-1. To third. Lux throws the first in time. Third out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the Reds 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ball one, no strikes. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Gregory Santos up and loosening in the pen. Snyder getting loose as well. Right through there for a strike. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robles squeezes it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman.
In now for the Reds, Gavin Lux. Liner caught it second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Spencer Steer. He's 2 for 2. Pitch misses. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's in there, and it's 2-1 now. And downstairs.
3-1.
And now it's filled up.
Count's full.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive
the
secondary
baseman,
lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now pitching for Seattle,
Colin Snyder taking over on the mound.
52.
And he's got a nice lead to
Colin
work with,
Snyder.
so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. In the air, right side. Robles under it. Drops into the glove. And the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. Robles measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Donovan
Solano. Up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter.
Well, it's not easy putting a runner on first base for free, but sometimes it's just the best option. He's been on fire at the plate, so why not take the bat out of his hands and try to get the next guy?
Raleigh stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Throw over to first. Rodriguez back in on a dive. Right through there for a strike. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that just misses. Swing and a miss. had him way out front of the slurve. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 7 and the Reds 3. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gregory Santos appears to be getting loose. And the 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez tracks it down for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Lights never dim, so the dim is unfair.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Nabs it, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup, and now the center fielder, TJ Friedel. There's a strike. The Reds down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one misses up and in. 1-1. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the Reds 3. Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. There's a swing and a drive. It has the distance, gone. He nails one out to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-3.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around
Now
right
batting,
there. Just a
designated
really nice
hitter,
job of
Austin
turning on that
Shenton.
pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And next is the designated hitter, Austin Shenton. Sneaks through, base hit. Arozarena flies around 3rd. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Scott Barlow will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
The
the
pitcher
Reds.
for the Reds, Emilio
Number
Pagan.
15.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now here is Jorge Polanco. Up and in, ball one.
No strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the M's 9 and the Reds 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Matt McLean.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1. Ball.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to first, Raley steps on first for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch, and he just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Oh, nice play. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And that's a little bit high.
1 ball, no strike.
De La Cruz stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch is downstairs. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Hit in the air out to center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. And there are two down.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Gavin Lux.
So man aboard and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot.
Polanco slings to first. That's the third out. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the M's 9 and the Reds 3. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
And that is out of play. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me.
Third baseman, Donovan
So digging
Solano.
in, Donovan Solano. Just missed.
1-0.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. This one popped up. McLean sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Cal
So 2 down.
Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. That one just misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Mariners up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the inside corner for called strike 3. 1 left for Seattle, but they lead it 9-3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Snyder back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
There's a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just to pour it back.
Strand.
You too. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's outside.
No strike.
The 1-0. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. In there at the knees. And it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, right
Now it's the
fielder,
right fielder, Jake Fraley. That misses, and that is ball 1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Reds down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Luke Raley. Pagan measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and occasionally works in a splitter. That clips a corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Friedel under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Shenton.
At the plate, Austin Shenton. Just missed.
1-0.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That one to first, Encarnacion Strand. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the M's 9 and the Reds 3.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now as they hand the ball to
Number
a fresh
48.
arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Gregory Santos.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Trevino stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Matt McLean.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering is the pinch runner, Blake Dunn.
Blake Dunn.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Ball misses. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And that misses. Ball 2.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Dunn, the runner at third. Friedl at second with nobody out. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Two on, 1 out. Strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. 1 run is in. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 9-5.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. Inside.
That's inside.
1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Save. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Fly ball center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman Gavin Lux.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Gregory Santos won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Matt
Seattle.
Brash gets the ball
Number
now.
47.
He last pitched 4 days
Matt
ago,
Brash.
so he should feel pretty fresh. Reds down to their final out. Next to hit, Gavin Lux. Gets the outside corner with that one. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Hard hit to third. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners slug their way to a win in this one.
These hitters came to the yard today thinking one thing: launch mode. 6 home runs. Just an incredible offensive display today. Even by today's standards, that is a huge total.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.